Hey, group, real quick, I want to talk about fat loss. So, I hope my clickbaity title kind of drew you in, right? I think that's most people's goal. Real quick in this video, I want to talk about what it is and what it isn't. So, I drew up on this whiteboard here steps, things that need to happen, not a couple of things, all of the things, right? And this is just off the top of my head. This isn't like actually without much thought. But I think this covers everything. So let me break it down and show you. It's all of this, right? Not just what you want to do. Okay, let me flip this around and get into it. Goal of fat loss. Two things need to happen. We need to elevate your metabolism and we need to burn calories. Why do we need to elevate our metabolism? This is why we need to elevate our metabolism. Sure, you can go get a job at Amazon. You can burn all the calories. You can lose all the weight. You can lose all the muscle with the weight. But you're going to get to a point where you won't be able to enjoy food. If you eat anything more than 1,000, 11, 1,200 calories, you're going to regain and you're not going to want that. So you got to increase your metabolic rate. This is done by adding muscle. Adding muscle happens from the process of lifting and recovering from lifting. Breaking down muscle, letting muscle repair back. And let me go even further. Excuse me 1 second. Like I said, off the top of my head, I can probably take my phone off the charge now. First thing we have to do is elevate your metabolism. You need to add muscle. Adding muscle requires you to break muscle down and recover. Recovery is done through adequate sleep and nutrition. One thing off the top of my head that's very obvious, high protein intake, okay? That's the first step because like I said, you can do the most. Let me see you again. You can do the most. You can get the job where you burn off all the calories. You can walk every single day. You can run. You can sprint. You can starve yourself. But if you don't do it the right way, you will lose your metabolism with the weight and you will not be able to enjoy food again. The weight will come right back on and you're pissed. Because what's life if you can't enjoy, a vacation? You can't, not even that, just regular life. 1,000, 11, 1,200 calories is nothing. That's like 2 meals max, so. I think we went over number one long enough. That's why you have to elevate your metabolism. You got to increase your metabolic rate. That's by putting on muscle. And I just broke down how you can do that the proper way. See, this is where people mess up. Let's say I get them to do this. This is common. People can get a workout in. They can go pay and see a coach and then get worked out. But where they're going to fail is here. They're going to fail getting a high enough protein intake there. And then this, guys, adding muscle does not happen. All you're doing is this. You're breaking muscle down. So, in turn, this does not happen. Let that breathe for a minute. It's not about doing the things you want to do. This isn't opinion. This is science. I mean, I have multiple books like this. Ultimate Fat Loss Program and Coaching System. This thing is, right? That. This is a small breakdown of that. So, if you got the point, you can't only do the things that you want to do. Let's move on to the next one. Burn calories. A lot of people only want to do this one. Not both. Just this one. Because like I said, they can work. They can walk. They can do cardio. Because that's easy. That doesn't take as much discipline. It's the same going back to here. Guys, they can do that one. Maybe I'm talking to you. These things, that are keeping you from meeting your goals, those take discipline. Those aren't the sexy things. Being in a calorie deficit while still getting high protein intake is not sexy. It's so much easier to do this, to do that. But it takes more than just that. In a nutshell, it takes all this. Right? And then once you're doing all of this, when you go upstairs, your self-confidence is slowly going to start to diminish because confidence is not given, it's earned through work. Confidence is earned rather by doing this over a span of this. So if you're really telling me you're going to get to a point, when you get the body you want, right? And I see this all the time. People think, okay, this is good enough, I'm done. If you think you're going to get to a point where you got the body you want, and you're just going to stop, you absolutely have another thing coming. Because now you're telling me you want a life without confidence. That's simple. Self-respect, self-esteem, confidence is earned by doing everything on that board over a span of time. Quit trying to take the easy way out. Don't look to cut corners. And it's so goddamn true. When you cheat, you are honestly cheating yourself. You're not cheating me in any way. I'm an empathetic person, so I get upset, but you're absolutely not cheating me in any way. Because how I'm built is the same way you can be built. And I don't mean physically. I mean, you can't cheat me. Only I can cheat myself if I'm not doing all this. What you do with this doesn't affect me at all. You're the only one that can win or lose by doing this or not doing it. So, this is what it is. I'm going to tell you again. Most people love to do this, whether it's on their own or somebody walking them through it. That's easy. You pay some money and you get that, right? People can do this. They can work. They can burn a lot of calories at work. They can get up and walk. They can do cardio. This is where champions are made, having the discipline to do this, 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 and this. And let me tell you, it is not an excuse to not get this done. But I have insomnia. But I'm an overthinker. But it's your job to figure out how, somehow, some way, you're going to get it done. Because the result, this, guys, does not care why you can't do this. If you really want this, this does not care why you can't meet this, why you can't meet this. So you can keep telling yourself stories and giving yourself passes why you can't get these 3 done, get this done. Hell, some people are just outright lazy and they can't get the movement done. They're trying to do the bare minimum. If you can't get these red circles done, baby, it's black and white. Get it done, you got this. Don't get those things done, and you're never going to get it. It's what it is. It's what it's always going to be. And that's what's going to separate the people that are going to get what they want from the people who are just going to waste time, make excuses, and tell everybody a bunch of bullshit. Drew it out for you. I took a 200-300 page book, put it on a 2x3 whiteboard. It's on you. I believe in every single person because I know what happens once your mindset. I've lived it and I've seen it many times. I say it all the time lately. When you set your mind, the body follows. But do you believe in yourself?